Oh my God, it's freezing. It's so windy now. It's I can't handle the weather now. I'm going back home. Yeah. I always enjoy my winter breaks from the garden, but I still want to surround myself with flowers. And I love doing a bit of floristry, like here. I've building this tripod myself and doing this nest, and I've planted them with hyacinths and daffodils and crocuses. And here I have two containers with muscari. How lovely. This is my table from the compost area that I have moved down here because I've given up my compost area. Then the wisteria didn't grow. I think it died. So I have planted another climbing rose. A climbing rose called Lavinia. I hope it's going to climb up all the way here. Yeah. It's a pink rose. And my other climbing rose looks also very nice. It has grown quite a lot now. So hopefully I'll have a few flowers this year. So this is the newest item in my garden. My neighbor found this in the woods. There's a farmer nearby who collected his old junk and he was about to deposit. And then we left a note behind with my telephone number, and eventually he called back. And then we went and picked it up. It will look nice once the flowers have established inside. Yeah. So the reason why the table is not here yet and my other decoration is still missing is because we are expecting. These tulips are beautiful. They're the first year here. By the way, I've built a door for my tomato house. I just need to add something like a mesh like here still. So yeah. Yep. Oops. I've been sowing some runner beans and I forgot to water them yesterday. I'm not going to have any runner beans this year. I just found out for myself that I rather have my bush beans instead. Yeah. My painted rocks from last year, they're losing a bit of their paint now. It's flaking off. So my neighbor's garden, she decided to finally give up her garden. This will be the last season, which I'm helping her obviously. But she's got too much pain in the mornings, so she can't deal with this big garden anymore. And she doesn't want me to work so hard in her garden all year long. It's fair enough because it is a lot of work. But for now I'm taking care of it as good as I can. She wants to have many runner beans. I've planted more down here. And I've put in some cauliflower and kohlrabi. Yeah. And this is gone now. I have more parking space. My rubbish bed is still a rubbish bed and a wildlife sanctuary. But yeah, it's also attracting lots of slugs. And yeah, to combat the slug invasion, I've started to cut them into halves whenever I see them. It's okay when they're really small and tiny, but once they're getting bigger, I also have problems doing that. So, yeah. This always looks so beautiful, my weeds. The yellow tulips are gone already. And here I have peas, gladioli, my asparagus, and in the back I have put more dahlia. And here is my brassica cage. I did that yesterday. And these two lavender, I will take them out. This will be their last season. They have grown quite massive. Here are my onions and garlic at the end. The daffodils and tulips are gone here as well. I'm getting lots of nigella seeds. Here I have my beautiful alliums. They are not fully open yet, but they always look so beautiful. I need to find the English word for this bush here. Bush, it's a herb. It's called Cola-Strauch. And if you take the leaves and rub them, you smell Coca-Cola. So I hope it's growing big enough so I can try a cola syrup. Yes, it will contain lots of sugar, but that's what's about a syrup. Yeah. The onions and the garlic looks very healthy this year. We had lots of rain. This is the first sunny day since a very long time. Here I've sown some of my bush beans until that line, and I will sow more, a different variety at the other end. I had a lovely harvest, a lovely crop of asparagus. Upsala. Some of them come out in a funny shape and not looking good, so I just cut them off anyways. I also got rid of the wooden structure here from the raspberries because I have one particular weed inside, and As a matter of fact, I have two particular weeds inside I can't get rid of. It's this here. If you just leave one tiny bit of root behind, it regrows. And then the other one, also their roots are going down very deep. Without a wooden structure, which was rotting away anyways, I'll have better access to dig down deep and try to get out as much as I can. But I think it will be a never-ending story. But yeah. Here's my red currant, looking very lovely this year. My gooseberry bush is not doing so well here. Maybe I'll have to get rid of it, but I'll wait for another 2 years and let's see what's going to happen. But I'm very happy with the grape. Just come back to life. There won't be any grapes, I guess, for a long time. It's still very young and fresh. So the idea is to train it around the tomato house. Just under the roof. Yeah, that will look nice. Most of the planting I did yesterday. So here we've got the courgettes, yellow, green, and I have one butternut in the end, 2 cucumbers and fennel here. And this bed will be full of dahlias as well. So I have quite a collection of dahlias. And yeah, some of them I've planted in my neighbor's garden just to occupy the land really. For example, this bed is full of dahlia. And the first over there. My rhubarb has established beautifully. I've been harvesting quite a bit. And the first time that I have found a recipe by chance, and it sounds weird, but it really tastes so nice, and you don't even taste a particular flavor of rhubarb. It's a rhubarb ketchup. Maybe I'll show it to you because I want to do another batch of it. It's really tasty. Here's my second bed of asparagus. And then my tiny raised beds, I have lettuces inside. And here I've got rucola and radishes. Yeah, and those beautiful tulips here. And that is my old red currant, also looking nice. So I understand now cutting back properly helps a lot with developing a healthy bush the next season. And here I've got my mint, my sage. I will harvest and take some to dry. And my elderflowers growing. And I have different kinds of insect-friendly plants in there. I will show them again when they are full in flower. My peonies here, they are not opening up nicely. I don't know why. Let's see, maybe they develop into a nice flower, but they look a bit crippled. Not too sure why. These daisies have been here since I'm here. So I always keep them because I think they look lovely. So that's what the garden looks like in May, mid of May 23. Oh, I forgot to show you the tomato house. Yeah, as I already said, I've made this door. And I've planted already my tomatoes inside. And I mulched with how do you say, Schilfgras. These are very busy too. There are a few vacancies still left. Inside the tomato house, obviously they are protected from the rain. This one is the very old one I had in the front where I've built the compost area. And it looked moldy, etc. But I thought I'll give it a go anyways and keep it. And yeah, it's still busy. I'm also quite keen on a few succulents now, because they can handle the dry weather. And yeah. This is my neighbor's garlic I've planted last year. Yesterday I've put in some leeks. And the onions. Also over there I have celery and fennel. And inside her tomato house I've planted a few tomatoes already. She bought 3 of them, and the others I have been growing from seed. They are tiny still, but they will catch up. So I have mainly the pineapple variety. There's a new variety I have been trying out, which is also a beefy one, and it looks like a heart shape and is orange. It's called Sonnenherz. Very curious about that one. This is my neighbor's chives. What I've been doing is, with mine, I've clipped off the buds when they were still closed, and I've put them in the freezer, because what I would like to do is I will take them out eventually and make some chives butter, like a herb butter. Yeah. My little balcony. I have rearranged everything. I got rid of my planting tables on the sides as I don't use them anymore. And yeah, it looks cozier now. It's a little paradise for the cats and for me as well. And yeah, my little pond is still missing. And I will rearrange these containers. Yeah, always something little changes. Fais assis là. So cute. Okay. I actually bought a basil, because mine is not quite there yet. I'll try anyways. Sunday morning and I'm doing an onion jam, and I also make a rhubarb tart. I'll use the onion jam for burgers, which I'm going to do the day after, I hope, in the garden. And today I'm invited for a barbecue. My garden neighbor Esther provides the meat and the food, and I provide the fire.
Viel machen.
Schmeckt das Salbeiblatt?
Ja.
Hast du wieder was gefunden? And this, ladies and gentlemen, was it, my update on the Swiss plot. I really hope you're all well and healthy and in a happy place. Thank you, Barbara, Deborah, Bill and Val, even Mr. Engineer. You left a comment the other day. I'm flattered and fascinated that you still show some interest, well, in my movies or in my life. I really appreciate it. It's beautiful. And this is what I do when I have the time, just to sit down and chill a bit, listening to music. And yeah, I just hope you're all Good. How can we be anything but kind?